Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now. Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
hope that house elf can find us in there.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up.
Well then, Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
This will be more useful when I have something.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Nothing to identify. For now, at least. I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogwarts.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact,
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potions station and potting table.
I don't have anything for this.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to but the Room of Requirement has its own.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and... I shall let Deke tell you more.
I will be sure to speak with...
Good luck.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
If only.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can... This way. There's a secret passage just here.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again.
Revelio.
I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. He's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems...
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about... I've never heard... Again, mention...
Understood. But why?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to.
Really? Like what?
Like the professors say, it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Confringo! Well done. The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows. I swore we'd never live it down. So this
is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne. Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs. Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't.
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. Spend as much time here as you'd like. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian, you breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
If only a new student would help with this sad predicament.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather
Revelio.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons.
Listen, Professor, so much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then you can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can... Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Professor, I have some questions about...
Yes?
Can I remove an item I've conjured?
Indeed you can. You already know the spell, Evanesco. When you vanish something...
There are so many choices. What items do you think I should conjure?
I shall leave that entirely up to you. This is your space after all. I will say that a simple...
I think I can manage from here.
I look forward to seeing your work.
Professor, I have some...
Yes?
Actually, I don't think
I'm here if you do.
Leviosa!
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Confringo!
Reductor! Confringo! Thought you had me there! Confringo! Leviosa! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! That's just fearful! Reductor! Confringo! Accio! Confringo!
I know all about you and... Your little son that saved me.
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes? Clumsy little fool!
Clever!
Confringo!
You try!
How does that feel? Confringo! Reductor, tango!
Clever!
Confringo! Accio!
Put up quite a fight, though, didn't they?
Confringo! Leviosa!
You can't roll your way out of space!
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Where'd it go?
Accio! Leviosa!
If I have so much...
Confringo!
Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo!
What's that?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Accio! This place has seen better days. Expelliarmus! Protego! Accio! Confringo! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Confringo!
Revelio.
Expelliarmus! Tricky little cake flapper. Stop flicking around like a silly
Careful.
Thunder!
Expelliarmus!
I want
Confringo!
A puff scheme could deal a bigger blow.
There must be some students at Hogwarts.
Levioso! Accio! Confringo!
Protego! Reduct! Pathetic! You're not going to...
Back for more?
Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Levioso!
Pathetic!
Protego!
I thought you'd at least...
Accio! Levioso! Confringo!
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
I hope you.
Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Tricky little cake flapper.
You don't want to try that again. Reducto! Nice and
Accio! Confringo!
That was...
my bite is bulk. I saw hoof prints in the forest the other day.
How was that? Admirable traitor.
I'm embarrassed for you.
We'll have to fight eventually.
Confringo. To get
Luck. Nothing more than luck.
Protego.
What have you done?
Confringo. Levioso.
You may want to move.
I won't go down as easy.
I overestimated you.
You come to the wrong place.
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
My young friend. Let's see you survive that hit.
You disappoint me!
Courage in a porlock.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Confringo!
Thought you could hide from me, did ya?
Accio!
Ringo!
Expelliarmus!
That's mine! Well, you'll have to do better than that.
Confringo!
That'll to warm you up. Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
My young friend.
Confringo! Reducto! Hold still! Tighter! Confringo!
Hardly felt it. Let's see you survive.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Confringo!
Tiger! Reducto! Confringo! Not so tough now, are ya? Reducto! Stay in school next time.
You'll regret crossing my path.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Accio! Leviosa! Confringo!
Look what you've done! You paid for that. That'll to warm you up.
Accio! Leviosa!
Burn, my young friend.
Confringo! Confringo!
Let's see you survive that heat.
Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Give it back! That all you got?
That'll to warm you up.
Accio! Confringo! The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio! Abandoned. Could it be a Merlin trial? Confringo! Reparo! These rocks have seen better days. Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Revelio. Revelio.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more. We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Green.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
My whiskey over here. You have to learn to share. Sitting around all day. Mind you, I'm getting boring. You should know better than that by now.
Petrificus Totalis.
Before, and look what happens when you don't.
Well done.
I didn't touch your helm, but thank you for making me the first. There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
The wizards will be defeated.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Why don't you come up here? Was that your best? I won't rest until you're dead. There's the ring the bell. Rather unwise coming back this way. I'll bury you. Let's get this over with. No! I will make you. I won't rest.
Many Revellios have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, glad that's over. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise based on the commotion
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient...
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Revelio. Reparo.
Confringo! I presume ancient magic. But where? Accio! That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Revelio. Revelio.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Accio.
These look familiar.
Whoa. Revelio.
More statues.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio! Accio! Revelio. Reparo.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo! Reparo. Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso!
I presume I'm looking... Magic. But where?
Accio! Accio!
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Accio!
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Accio!
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Confringo! Accio. Potato.
What a relief. Another pensive.
Revelio.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be...
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts, with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation.
The goblins?
They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood.
There's a connection to Victor. For now, tell me what you saw.
Before the witch from the last Pensive is...
Hopefully I will be honest.
Actually, I might know of someone.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out.
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,